at the FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifiers. Well, there you can see the other matchups. Canada come up with a big victory. While when these two teams played each other a few days ago, it was the Virgin Islands who came up with a big victory on the road to Cuba. Right now, the roles have been reversed. These two teams now playing on different territory. Right now, Cuba sitting third bottom, followed up by Dominican Republic and their loss to Canada. Those two teams will play later today. But for now, we're live here in the Virgin Islands.
And now, let's meet tonight's players. For the national team of Cuba, wearing number 0, Karel Kuzman. Number 2, Inaki Bencia. Number 5, Osmel Oliva. Number 5.
One thing about Cuba is they need to make sure that they try and play some high-flying basketball there. You can see one of their top players playing for San Pablo Burgos this season in the Basketball Champions League. And again, they're going to need other players to step in and step up as much as possible. Romero being possibly their best player. He had some really good seasons in FIBA Liga de las Americas when he was playing in Argentina for Estudiantes de Corrientes. But again, tonight it's prime time for his nation here in Cuba on the road here for the FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifiers.
And now for the Virgin Islands national team, wearing number 0, Jamal Samuel. Number 5, Laron Smith. Number 6, Walter Hodge.
Well, Walter Hodge, you can see, was one of their best players in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. And one thing for him, as you can see, is he really likes to get out in the open run and play some high-tempo transition basketball. Very good perimeter shooter.
Daniel. Number 12, Khalid Hart. Number 13, Earl Thompson Jr. Number 14,
They had some interesting matchups in those qualification rounds where they went up teams like against the Bahamas. But again, tonight, they got to make sure that they replicate the same success that they had against Cuba only a few days ago. Right now, we'll stand for the national anthem, starting with the nation of Cuba.
National anthem of Cuba and the Virgin Islands March. Thank you.
Well, the national anthems of these two wonderful nations have been sung, and ladies and gentlemen, the players will now shake hands, pay homage, give each other the accolades, and we get set now to introduce our officials for tonight's game. We're very proud to say we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball. They've done an excellent job in all of our competitions, and they'll continue to do so here tonight at the FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifiers live here in the Virgin Islands. live here at the St. Thomas UVI Sports and Fitness Center. Promises to be a very exciting matchup between these two teams. Remember, Cuba coming up short in the last game when these two teams met. Virgin Islands running away without 80-64. Well, here are our officials tonight from Ecuador, Puerto Rico, and Brazil. Ramiro Marquez, Alexis Mercado, and Carlos Peralta. Again, we admire and appreciate all the work of our officials as they've done a fine job, and they will continue to do so here tonight in the Virgin Islands. We'll start to look at the starting lineups of these two teams, and again, we'll look at the visitors in the likes of Cuba. Well, no doubt we'll see Jazzio Rivera start tonight. He's playing for San Pablo Burgos this season in the Basketball Champions League, having a very decent season as well. He had 13 points in the last time these two teams met. One player to look out for is Osmel Oliva, who had 9 points, in Yoanki Mencia, as well as Karel Kuzman. Those guys all made the starting lineup in their defeat, sorry. So it's going to be a tough one for Cuba, especially coming off a very big defeat and having to come back on the road and try and do it all over again. Again, I'd be very surprised to see if the Virgin Islands change their starting lineup. I mean, they started with Jamal Samuel, who finished with 13 points. Laurent Smith also chipped in 8, and Walter Hodge, as we mentioned, being a sharpshooter, was only 1 for 3 from the perimeter. As you can see, he is being the starting lineup, but there you can see for Cuba, very similar to the last game. So they're going with the same approach. Okaero, Valdez, and Oliva actually goes to the bench in this one. So Coach Ramirez trying to change things up for this one, knowing that it's going to be a tough encounter for the Cuban national team. Coach Jose Ramirez knows that it's going to be a tough one for his team to try and bounce back from this one, because the tests are only going to get tougher for these two teams. It's a very, very competitive Group C that they're in. Look at other teams they've had to go up against Group C. They got to go against the Dominican Republic and the Canadian national team, two teams who made it to the FIBA World Cup, and Canada winning the first game only a few days ago, in which they put on a big display. Dominican Republic definitely gave them a tough battle in that one. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Virgin Islands. Laurent Smith, Jamal Samuel, Walter Hodge, Xavier Richards, and Khalid Hart will make the starting lineup. Well, Kyle Clark actually started last game. That's the one change that they've made in this game, which is quite interesting. Khalid Hart came off the bench, had 9 points. As well as the likes of Thompson Jr. only playing 2 minutes in that game, but Javon Jackson came in, chipped in 5 rebounds. Again, it's going to be, as Coach William Colin will say, it's going to be a collective effort for this one. He's got to make sure his boys come ready to play and finish the job and try and go 2-0 here in the Group C in the FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifiers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here in the Virgin Islands for this very crucial matchup between these two teams. We're live here in St. Thomas, UVI Sports and Fitness Center. Don't go anywhere. It's the second time these two teams have met each other here in Group C of the FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifiers. It's live. We're set for tip.
You go this way, go over to you, here. Now you cross the big guy, you cross the side, you attack, we got shooters. Right there.
Well, the one thing for these two teams is to make sure they try and get off to a high-flying start. But again, you got to wonder to yourself, in the case of Cuba, they're going to have to try and get a big game. They need at least 20 to 30 points out of Jazzio Rivera if they're going to come out with this big victory. While Cuba will be depending on the big fella who plays in Spain for San Pablo Burgos and the likes of the Virgin Islands. Walter Hodge on home court right now. We'll try and light things up, but we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. Players and officials shake hands, pay homage, but we're moments away from tip. Well, tip is underway in the Virgin Islands. We'll get the first possession of the game and try and get things going early on here. It's one of the toughest things is when you play in those away games and you pick up those big victories and you got to play the same team. It almost comes like a playoff fixture, but there you can see already early turnover for the Virgin Islands. Now trying to get things going. Jazzio Rivera pulls the trigger from downtown, doesn't get it. Ball's on the floor, and I think that's going to be Cuba ball. He took a bit of a hard shot going out of bounds, but again, Cuba will get the ball baseline, sideline, sorry. Takes this one down the middle, puts up a little floater, smooth move, doesn't get it. This is where Cuba now has to be better in transition, try and get things going early on now. So it sets a high screen now, looking to go in, puts up a wild one, way off the mark. Now Walter Hodge in transition, this is one of the most exciting players. Well, turns it over still from Jazzio Rivera. Now Cuba in transition. In the lane, bumps, gets rejected, but he's going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. If it's one thing Cuba need to make the most of is try and play that transition basketball that gets him out in the open and try and exploit the Virgin Islands as much as possible. Going back to the last time these two teams played only a few days ago, Cuba were 2 for 32 from downtown, shooting awfully from the perimeter. With the first 2 free throws, they were 18 for 32 from the free throw line, so something they would have taken into account in this game, knowing that they were going to prepare. Down low, the big fella now. He's going to try and get things going with 5 on the shot clock. Backs down the middle, gets caught. No foul call, puts him a jumper, can't get it. And now Cuba will try and push in transition. Oh, wide open, pulls his luck from downtown, takes it way off the mark. Virgin Islands turn it over. Jazzio Rivera was wide open under the basket. They didn't get the ball to him. It was up. Oh, my Lord. Throws it down with authority. Well, he got things going early there. Strong move by Asmel Oliva. It's the kind of excitement you want from your players to get things going early. Hodge now in the lane, gets a foul. He's going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Well, Walter Hodge definitely toughest players. Look at this, throws it down. Well, he lets everybody know and he hangs on the rim. Jamal Samuel went coast to coast on that dunk. Well, Hodge makes the first free throw. Yeah, as we said, 22 points in the last time these two teams met. He was 7 for 14 from the field. 1 for 3 from downtown, 7 for 10 from the free throw line. Almost had a triple-double with 8 rebounds and 6 assists. Doesn't get the second free throw, though. Virgin Islands now play a 2-3 zone, and again, it's probably a wise move to go, seeing as Cuba only made 2 for 32 from the perimeter the last time the two teams met. See now, not letting him go baselines. Got to get a shot off. Goes in, almost got it. Now the Virgin Islands can push in transition. And almost turn it over. Ball's on the floor. And a foul's been called against Cuba. Well, the Virgin Islands now trying to get things going, but having a bit of a sluggish start here in the first 3 minutes of gameplay. As a shot from the top, the three is up. It's no good. Now Cuba can push in transition. Fakes now, goes all the way. What do we have in the lane? Gets rejected. Well, what a block shot by Laurent Smith. Pinned him off the backboard. 5 on the shot clock now. Got to get something going. Kicks out Jazzio Rivera for 3, and the big fella off the mark. Now question, was that a 24-second violation? I'm not sure if that hit the backboard or not, but a 2-point stance. But the Hodge now wants to go pick and roll. Puts behind the back pass. An illegal screen was set. Offensive foul. Well, Virgin Islands coming out probably too casual in this game right now, allowing Cuba too much time on the ball. Down the middle, goes up, and he lays it up. And where was the help side defense? And right now, Virgin Islands have to call timeout as Cuba have come out with lots of confidence so far here in the first quarter.
The opposite side, help side. Okay, in offense, we're throwing the ball too much turnovers. Then we're missing layups. That's the difference right now. And they're looking to score inside. Okay, offense over there. Walter, we're gonna go 5 out. You go to the corner, okay? From here, secondary like this, okay? Walter, you coming with the ball over here.
Well, Kuzman so far leading the scoring for Cuba, as you can see, having those 2 good looks, but kicking it out to Rivera. Now, did that hit the, it just hit the side of the rim. You can see that, you can hear the iron. Down the lane, nobody came in for the help side. Well, Virgin Islands now have yet to register a field goal so far here in just nearly 4 minutes of play in the first quarter, but right now they're just too casual and probably need to get things going towards the basket and make life too easy so far. As Walter Hodge now on the ball. Hodge goes baseline, looking to kick this one out. Dish turns it over. Now, what do we have in transition? Breakaway time. Lees, and he dunks that one up. Well, I thought he was going to lay it up, but had just enough athleticism to go up and throw it down. Well, Yoanki Mencia going up to 4 points so far, running the fast break and giving Cuba that bit of life. Go down low, turns around with a jump hook, can't get it. Right now, life is so easy for Cuba on defense. Comes off one screen, the foul's been called. Right now, via the Virgin Islands, I mean, you got to think about this. They came out in the 2-3 zone in which Cuba's not going to shoot a lot of three-pointers because they're not going to make it. But in transition, well, he was able to wrap that around as he jumped in the air. And again, look at the athleticism on that young man. Down low to Rivera, wide open, under the basket. Oh, it's beautiful basketball. Oh, Cuba playing like a different team all of a sudden here on the road. Unselfish, breaking down the zone, and right now, Virgin Islands, halfway through the first quarter, have not scored a field goal. Well, that's a deep, deep three, and that is way off the mark, and now Cuba can go on the run. Cuba now transitional, puts it behind his back. Oh, he turns it over now. Walter Hodge in transition. Good defense, oh, beautiful play. Man, that is just beautiful defense by Karel Kuzman. Kuzman just kept his hands high and didn't allow Walter Hodge to go to the basket. Kuzman with his left hand now all the way, throws the alley-oop up. Oh, they don't connect with it. Rivera comes up with a loose ball. Cross-court pass now, has a wide open look, takes the three. The three is up, no good. Offensive rebound, oh, he's got to go up with it. Kicks this one out. Down to Jazzio Rivera, goes in the lane. Now Jazzio Rivera is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Strong move by Jazzio Rivera. He's having a good season so far, playing in the ACB and also playing in the Basketball Champions League for San Pablo Burgos. Stands at 6'8". I mean, he's averaging 9 points per game in the Basketball Champions League with 4 rebounds, and right now gives Cuba a 13-point lead. Hodge crosses over Hodge in the lane. Hodge goes for a layup, can't get it. And again, the Virgin Islands, nowhere to be seen. Down the lane, goes up, and he misses a layup. Oh, Cuba had a chance there to build the lead, but right now they're getting back on defense. And right now they want this game more than the Virgin Islands. Off one screen now, takes in the lane, gets him up in the air. Hodge now pump fakes, pulls up from 15 feet. Walter Hodge finally, after 6.5 minutes of play, gets the first field goal for the Virgin Islands here in the first quarter. Rivera now. Molina takes him with his left, kicks out to Jazzio Rivera, takes a three, doesn't get it. The Virgin Islands will settle for that all day long if they let Cuba keep shooting the three-pointer. An offensive foul, illegal screen set by Javon Jackson. That's just careless by the Virgin Islands. I mean, it didn't need to set that. That's a tough one. I mean, some places that might be called for an unsportsmanlike foul. Doesn't use the screen now, has to kick this one out to the big fella. A traveling violation, surely. So another turnover to Cuba. Cuba really struggling in the half court. Again, one thing that will probably help them is if they try and speed things up and get out in transition. Kuzman leading the way right now. Kabila has 4 rebounds while Molina has 2 assists, but and Cuba wants to keep maintaining this going forward. Remember, they lost the first game at home quite heavily, so.
Walter, get the first screen, get the second one, then you already coming this way. Okay? That means if Walter goes the way, or this time, you relocate this way, and then you keep going Saban. You keep going this way, and we open up like this. Okay? Let's go. This is important, this possession. Let's go.
Oh, we need a bucket here, y'all.
3 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well, this is now a chance for the Virgin Islands to try and get things going for them. I mean, look, they only have 1 field goal so far here in 7.5 minutes of play, but again, a lot of turnovers to say the least. Hodge now kicking this out to Samuel. Samuel tries off the backboard, doesn't get it. I think both teams will settle to let them shoot from the perimeter. I mean, for the Virgin Islands, you want to get Walter Hodge having those good looks, but in the lane goes up. Beautiful play, and that's much better now from the Cubans. Oh, it's a slight little penetration and a dish off to the big fella. Samuel caught it under the basket, goes up, can't get it. Toss is over now, uses the screen, looking for the roll. Takes it from 17 feet, nails it. Well, Cuba's starting to knock it down now as they lead this one by 15 points. And 1.5 to go here in the first quarter. Hodge now attacks the basket down the middle, goes up. Much better from Walter Hodge. Well, he's Virgin Islands' biggest threat at the moment. That's much better on the pick and roll, but and the other players to step in and step up right now. And there you can see knocking it down from 17 feet, smooth off the pick and pop that time. So Hodge was actually originally born in Puerto Rico. Now enjoying representing the Virgin Islands. Started his career with Capitan Arecibo. Also played for Stelmed Gelona Gora. Makes both free throws and he's the only scorer right now. For quite a lot of teams in Europe and also played in Beirut last season. In the way the basket kicks this one out. Goes up for the 3-pointer, doesn't get it. Cuba under the basket, reverse. Oh, he missed a wide open layup. They can't miss opportunities like that, and now the Virgin Islands can dig into the lead. Hodge now shaking bake time. Well, he wants to isolate now, sees the mismatch. Hodge goes in, kicks out. Samuel had the 3, didn't take it, spins around, fades away, doesn't get the and 1. He's now gonna go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Makes the first one now. He's the only other player other than Walter Hodge to score in this quarter. Takes in the lane now, goes up, lays that one up off the glass. Again, it's a little too easy right now for Cuba on the offense. 6 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. So now, Virgin Islands pull up for a deep, deep 3. The 3 is up, and finally get something going from the perimeter. Only the third of the play to score here. It's only a 10-point deficit. And Cuba haven't been that great this evening so far in the first quarter, but the Virgin Islands haven't performed to their potential either. 2 seconds in the lane, goes up off the backboard, got it to drop right at the end of the first quarter. Well, you gotta love this kid. Just went to work on everybody. Karel Kuzman putting on a show out there right now. Sound play by Karel Kuzman. Cuba lead this one 22-10 here at the end of the first quarter. Just have a look at some of the stats here, but so far it has all been Cuban national team, where Virgin Islands, as you can see, really been struggling in this one at the moment. Again, it'll take a matter of time for Walter Hodge starts to light up in this one. You can see Cuba over 6 on the perimeter. Virgin Islands 1 for 4. Seems relatively getting to the free throw line okay, but again, they're gonna have to change that up if either of them want to come up with a victory here tonight. Well, we start the second quarter now. As you can see, Cuba in the lead by 12 points. And an offensive foul called, and better defense there by the Virgin Islands. Just stopping the Cubans from getting those easy looks going to the basket. Virgin Islands now getting a handoff now. Walter Hodge. Hodge looking to go pick and roll. Under 10 on the shot clock. Takes him with his left hand, bumps in the air, goes up somehow, some way. Walter Hodge avoids the blocks. He gets it off the glass. That's just why he's the difference in this game for these two teams. I mean, he's got the ability and the range in his shot to take this game over. Shot is up, downtown, and finally, Cuba register a first three-pointer of the game with Cairo. Well, foul has been called now. I think they're going to shoot three free throws on this one. He's got to make his free throws. Man, they're trailing this game right now. They want to get back into it. Again, you've got to make your free throws at this level. He doesn't look too concerned right now, but again, can't let the deficit get any too big in this one. Well, he missed the second one. 0 for 2 for the free throw line. 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Not good enough at this level. He's a fantastic player, but when you step up with 3 free throws, you got to hit them all. Gets this one out now. Karel now shaking and baking in the lane. Goes up with it, and he gets the and one. Well, he's going to go to the free throw line now for un tiro libre. Karel faked the drive there, went in so aggressively. You can see pump fake. When he made that contact, just went straight to the basket. Well, he makes a free throw now, puts Cuba back up by 16 points. Takes a shot from the corner, and it's good. Nailing it from downtown. The Virgin Islands at bay in this one. Down low, well, foul's been called under the basket. I think it's gonna be baseline ball now to Cuba. Cuba have 7 assists in this game so far. You can see they're just making use of their size down low. Takes a tough shot, forces that one up, no good. And now the Virgin Islands are pushing transition. Well, transition now is going to be so key for these two teams. They want to build a lead now. Attacks the basket, goes all the way, hangs in the air, doesn't get it. Oh, tough one. Well, he's arguing with the referee, but he went right underneath Karel, so it's a definite foul. See, they grab the rebound. He's right under him. I mean, it's not intentional, but it's still reckless. Off one screen now in the middle of the big fellow. Hangs in the air and somehow gets it to rim in and out in the pick and roll. Looking really well right now for Cuba. Passes over, goes in the lane, gets rejected. Well, what a block shot. We have a 3 in the corner. 3 is up, in and out, doesn't get it. Now Cuba in transition, almost turn it over. Almost gets stripped, keeps it alive. Traveling violation, surely, but in the lane, bumps around, hangs in the air, and he gets it again. Whoa, it's that man, Karel Kuzman. Doing everything for Cuba at the moment. Change now for the Virgin Islands coming into this one. Well, here's the block shot. Not in my house, he said. Get out of here. Chance now for the Virgin Islands to start chipping into this once it goes down the lane, goes up, reverses it, doesn't get it. Well, Cuba come up with a loose ball now. It will be a jump ball situation. On screen, gets rejected. Well, Walter Hodge thought he had it, but now will be Virgin Islands ball. There gets blocked shot off Walter Hodge. I think it does come off of Walter Hodge's leg. Well, actually, we're going to go with Virgin Islands ball now. So, we're leading this one by 17 points now. Highest lead they had of the game. We've only got 4-second chance play. Crosses over in the lane. Alley-oop time! You gotta love it. Well, what a build-up play. Started with a crisscross, and Smith just went in the air, and with a bit of hang time. Well, you gotta love those kind of build-up plays. Starting with a bit of crisscross and shake and bake, and then just threw the ball up to the big fella. 6 on the shot clock now, pulls up for a deep, deep three. Doesn't get it. And now Virgin Islands has started pushing transition. Foul called. No basket. Foul was on the ground. Look at the crossover now. Head saved. Big fella, go fetch that one. Well, bit of hang time. Takes a three, doesn't get it. Cuba come up with a loose ball. Now they can push in transition. 15-point lead now. Jazzio Rivera catches in the low block. It's a hard double team. Kicks out, they get a wide open look. The three is up, the three is good. 3 puntos, por favor. Well, Lima just came in and nailed the three-pointer. So he puts Cuba now up by 18 points, highest lead of the game. Has to force one up from downtown and rims that one in. Both these two teams now enjoying a bit of possession now on the ball. Getting some good looks from downtown. Rivera now draws a foul. The foul is on the ground. There's a deep three and just gives it a rattle around. Rivera now, time and space, doesn't take the shot, takes down Smith, almost loses it, keeps it away, kicks out. Well, they made 1 3, they take another one. They don't get it now. Now the Virgin Islands in transition. Well, they pull up for a 3 in transition. He better make that. It's a terrible shot to take. When you're chasing the game, especially in the second quarter, you want to get into an offense and just slow things down and let the ball move, but you can't be pulling up for three-pointers. The running gun style of basketball is not going to help them at the moment. The kick out down the middle, hangs up in the air, no one home. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Cuba ball. Well, 3 seconds now on the shot clock for Cuba to get a shot off here. Rivera now catches, shoot from the perimeter, way off the mark. The Virgin Islands are going to go long on this one. Well, 2-on-1 situation in the air, hangs in with a finger roll. A beautiful move by the man who initiated the alley-oop by Thompson. Baseline now to Rivera. Rivera gets the and one. Well, strong move by the player from San Pablo Burgos. Again, you can see how frustrated he was getting in the low block, getting a lot of hits, and felt like he wasn't getting his way. But now he'll go to the free throw line now to make a three-point play. Look at the beautiful drive and a sweet little dish off, and the big fella going aggressively. Doesn't get the free throw. And turns it over, and it will be Cuba ball. In the lane, takes an air ball. Steps back now, tries to shoot one, doesn't get it. Offensive rebounds, got to go up with it. Well, way off the mark. Rivera with a rebound. Rivera now kicks this one out. Oh, good ball move by Cuba. Oh, he's got to make that play of the game. Oh, almost got it. The foul's being called under the basket. I think they've called this one on the Virgin Islands, so it will be 2 free throws now to Jazzio Rivera. Those free throw struggles still continue. If you think about a couple of years ago, it was 2 seasons ago actually, in the FIBA Liga de las Americas, where he was playing for Estudiantes Concordia, he was shooting the ball so confidently, and right now, just making the second free throw there. These free throws should be bread and butter right now for Jazzio Rivera. Seconds on the shot clock now. Tries to take this one down the middle, tries to kick it out. Walter Hodge fakes the pass, kicks one out. They got to shoot it. The 3 is up, and the 3 is no good. Jazzio Rivera secures the rebound. Rivera in the lane. Jazzio Rivera gets rejected. Well, what a block. Well, he thought he had an easy layup, but the Virgin Islands said, no, senor. Up, open, wide open for 15 feet, doesn't get it. Wide open, why not? Takes the 3-pointer, doesn't get it. Now Walter Hodge will look to push in transition. Spins around, smooth move, wow. Slippery slide and flexibility. Richards goes in, finishes with a smooth spin out. Cuts it back down to a 14-point ball game right now. Down to Rivera. Jazzio Rivera spins, goes baseline, tries to dish it up, but it goes out of bounds. And it will be Cuba ball on the baseline. Well, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we got a timeout. These two teams want to talk it over. Right now, Virgin Islands starting to make a little bit of a comeback here, but they've got to make sure they start to finish things in transition. They're getting open looks, not able to finish them. Cuba just holding on to a 14-point lead. It will be their ball baseline in a couple of moments.
Con la pantalla por aquí, no me hagan más la pantalla por abajo, por aquí para que el hombre ataque hasta acá, el que ataque hasta acá, y si la cambia, aquí ya está. 14 nuestros, listo aquí esperando, la bola vino, bola él y que juegue uno pausa, solo la 20 esa posesión, mira lo que queda. Oye, no hay triple.
The other one, as soon as he gets the screen, just step in front of him, don't let him go. Okay?
Together, guys. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Come on.
Come on. Go.
Let him get it.
Returning to the game for Cuba.
Allá, okay. We're gonna go let the ball over here. Okay. Listen up. Listen up. I want you in the top over here. Okay. You gonna be here also. Walter. Next here. This is what I want. You're gonna go that way. Okay. All the way to the corner. Okay. This one. I'm gonna go this way. Walter, you
No, pero mira lo que va a hacer. Este se va. Se limpian este pavo y el brazo. Vienen a jugar contigo los pavos. Ya, si no puede, le va a dar 2 para 2 con él. Vamos, hablamos. ¿Están en cuarto?
Well, 52 seconds to go right now. Cuba's 17-point lead now is being cut down to 12 points. And right now the Virgin Islands, again, having only scored 26 points, they've really struggled right now. I mean, they haven't got things going very well in transition, but the Cuban defense is causing all sorts of problems underneath the baskets for the Virgin Islands. But the Hodge now season up now, kicks this one out. Pulls up for a three-pointer right in the face of Jazzio Rivera. Doesn't get it. Well, they get an offensive rebound, but they turn it over. Now Cuba could potentially go for a 2-for-1 play here. They get a good shot off. Under 10 on the shot clock now. They're going to have to go pick and roll. They pull up for a deep, deep three. The three is up, and that is from no man's land. That is a deep three by Molina. Molina gets his first 3 points of the game. He's now 1 for 3 from downtown. 6 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Hodge now kicks out. They try a three. No good. They get blocked. It's too easy on defense right now for Cuba. Transition. Kuzman dished off. Well, he had the shot. Didn't take it. In the lane. Gets fouled. Doesn't get the and one. He's going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Well, that is number 12, Uniskel Molina. Obviously just made the 3-point shot for Cuba. The Virgin Islands right now, I mean, it's a little too casual, not enough penetrations. I mean, when they start attacking the basket and making the defense collapse, they make the defense move, but again, they're settling for poor shots, which is making life too easy for the Cuban national team. Well, they missed a second free throw. They get an offensive rebound. They got to go up with it. They go up, and it's no good. At the end of the first half, Cuba lead this one 42-26. They're in the FIBA AmeriCup 21 qualifiers. Take a look at some of the stats and some of those highlights here from the first half. But so far, Cubans really responded well from their opening game defeat, which they lost to the Virgin Islands. But right now, they're looking very comfortable. So far, Cuba are 3 for 16 from downtown. The Virgin Islands are 3 for 11. But as you can see, both teams making 7 free throws. Big difference right now. Cuba are 13 for 20 from inside the rainbow and out rebounding 27-21. They've got 3 steals and 3 more assists for that matter. Well, here's some highlights from the first half. You can see Cuba making the most of just attacking the basket and getting to those open gaps. And that's one reason that they're leading here. Kuzman taking this one in transition. Look at this showtime, a little bit of dunk here. Hangs in the air and just throws it down with ease. Kobia there, you can see just enjoying some time on the balls. There you can see Walter Hodge getting the first field goal of the half for Virgin Islands. Kuzman getting that layup right at the end of the shot clock and making the and-one. And here you can see Walter Hodge seizing up and making that bit of contact and just kissing that one off the glass. And he stares down the defender. Samuel nailing the three-pointer. Probably the Virgin Islands build some confidence if they just start hitting a few more shots. The crossover and then showtime alley-oop. That's one spectacular play by the Virgin Islands in this one. Jazzio Rivera right now showing his experience playing for San Pablo Burgos this season in the Basketball Champions League. And right now, just leading Cuba inside the low block. Walter Hodge now in transition. The spin move wrap around, the slithery spin move by Richards. Big time shot from downtown. That would just do Cuba some confidence from the perimeter. Kabir right now, top scorer for Cuba, making things happen in the low block. Good team for the Caribbean, and you can see just enjoying that slight little bit of movement off the ball, and again, easy looks inside the paint. He's treating himself. You can see he's only 2 rebounds away from having a double-double in this game. You can do making the pick and pop jump shot. Big time play. Lean in the lane. That was a tough finish, but somehow got it to drop. And now, Walter Hodge leading the way, as expected for Virgin Islands. He's 1 point and 5 rebounds away from a double-double and 8 assists away from a potential triple-double. We'll see how he keeps things going for the Virgin Islands in this one. I think you want to see more from Walter Hodge. He can get his jump shot going from downtown, because you can see a bit of contact and just kiss it off the glass. In the lane, bit of contact, and that's a strong move by Walter Hodge. Originally born in Puerto Rico and decided to go with his roots here on the Virgin Islands. But ladies and gentlemen, go get a drink, go get something to eat. Don't go anywhere too long, because we'll be back in a few moments for the second half of this fixture.
Oh, good steal. And look out, everybody. Oh, my goodness me. Karel Kuzman flying through the Cuban night.
And now the ball moving down the other end, block down one end, and the one-handed flush up the other. Big time play.
Oh my Lord, Nicholson almost caused a flood in Lake Ontario, and he's clogged the lane up with the throwdown. Gets rejected. Atenciana, well, said no in mi casa. Liz has an ankle breaker under the basket. Vargas, where's the replay button on that one?
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, now to the second half of this FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifier between our hosts, the Virgin Islands, who currently trail this one by 16 points against Cuban national team. These two teams only played each other a couple of days ago. I wish the score in that game was the Virgin Islands won emphatically on the road in La Habana, el Coliseo de la Ciudad Deportiva, 80-64. Remember, they both share the same group as Canada and the Dominican Republic, two teams who made it to the FIBA World Cup, so this is a tough group, and Virgin Islands probably would have thought coming into this game, playing at home right now, that this was going to be a comfortable game for them, but again, they've been proven wrong. Cuba have come out looking very good in this game. Virgin Islands, one problem they've had right now is they haven't been able to get out in transition, finish as well as they would have wanted to, but again, a whole new half to play, and 16 points isn't a big margin. Definitely doable to come back, but one thing they got to do is keep Jazzio Rivera and Cordia off the rebounds if they're going to come out with this one.
Jugamos la 20 y jugamos nueva. Una cosa que debo decir, cuando hagan esto y ellos están presionando, si hay un ataque de aquí mismo para aquí, lo iniciamos. En caso de que vean que cogemos movida la defensa, por si presiona, miren todo el espacio que hay para jugar aquí. La segunda cosa, la jugada contra presión.
Well, one thing is Cuba need to maintain this pressure going forward, because in the head-to-head matchup, they lost the last game by 16 points. And this game could be the decider who could possibly finish in that top 3 spot. But Cuba, having lost the first one, currently lead by the same margin. At the end of the Virgin Islands, if they are to lose it, they want to keep it under 16 points as much as possible. But yeah, never say never to come back and win this one. We'll find out. Has a wide open look in the corner, takes a 3-pointer again. Virgin Islands will settle for those all day long. Transition now goes all the way, hangs in the air, gets a reverse layup. Strong move, but it looks like he's just tumbled, taking a bit of a awkward fall to the ground. Well, here was the layup now. Went in with a reverse layup, hung in the air, and again, probably just landed awkwardly on his foot. Rivera throws that one away, and now Virgin Islands will get the ball back. That's probably not the start Cuba wanted at the beginning here of the second half, but again, they're gonna have to maintain focus. Rivera now going all the way, keeping his dribble alive. Well, they get a wide open look from downtown. The three is up. It's no good. The offensive rebound. Oh, he missed a wide open look. Cuba have to be more clinical than that as Virgin Islands now missing right under the basket. Both teams now getting really sloppy here in transition. Another open look, and again, has 10 points, gonna have to pass this one out. Gets caught a double team. Down low, under the basket, goes up and avoids the block. The Wall puts him back up by 60 points. Mencia just making the most of his down low presence for the Cuban national team. Gets tumbled to the ground. Takes a hard knock, and Samuel the ball baseline now for Cuba, for the Virgin Islands, sorry. And that was the good move, and look as he got it underneath the basket. Just avoids the block, and strong finish under the basket. Spins around, pump fakes. What a move, gotta finish it, didn't get it. Rivera in the lane. Rivera Euro steps. Jazzio Rivera. Dia follows up, and he puts him up by 18. That's much better now by the Cuban national team. And again, you got to keep the momentum going forward. But the Virgin Islands also need to respond. They're missing way too many early looks under the basket. And now they try a pick and pop in. They don't get the three-pointer. Gives up to Rivera now. Rivera gets a reverse, has a wide open look, pulls the trigger for downtown. The three is no good. Offensive rebound goes up, and he gets the M1. And right now, Yoel Kubia leading the way, has his double-double already. He has been unstoppable in this game as Cuba now go up by 20 points. There was his 11th rebound and his 12th point of the game, 14th point, sorry. Makes the free throw, puts Cuba up by 21. Hodge now shaking bakes, goes in the lane. Hodge, strong move, doesn't get it. His own rebound now, goes in the lane, fades away, still can't get it. Jazzio Rivera unable to grab the rebound. Rivera's been low scoring in this game so far. He's got 6 rebounds and 5 points. He's almost on the way to a double-double, but Kubia right now has been leading the way for Cuba. Well, they almost steal it, but it goes out of bounds. And there will be baseline ball again to the Virgin Islands. There will be sideline ball, I think. Comes off one screen now, has his foot on the line, in and out, doesn't get it. Good look, but Villa pulls down a 12th rebound in the game. Down the middle now, bumps under the basketball. An offensive foul's been called. Oh, it's unfortunate there because he had a wide open Yoel Kubia ready to get his 17th point of the game. Cuba turned it over. Well, quick shot from Walter Hodge. And again, Walter Hodge struggling with his shot, but pushing the back's been called on the Virgin Islands, so the Cuban national team will get the ball back. In the lane now, jumps in, follows up by Kubia. Kubia now moves up to 7 points. Pulls up from 15 feet, nothing but net, and brings the margin back to 21. The Virgin Islands, remember, they want to keep it to 16 points or low as much as possible. Down low under the basket, pump fakes, gets fouled. And Walter Hodge landed quite awkwardly on that one, but now he was going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, Yoanki Mencia shoot these 2 free throws and got himself into a dangerous position. Well, he missed the first free throw. Cuba's shooting right now 8 for 12 from the free throw line. Makes the second one. That's where the Virgin Islands now have to be a lot quicker, trying to get in their transitions and just attack the basket. Fades away, takes a tough one, almost got the M1 with the fadeaway. Now Stephon Adams will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Stephon Adams actually right now plays at Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles in the NCAA. He brings a lot of experience to this national team and sort of the future of Virgin Islands basketball. Cuba right now probably not shooting with a lot of confidence from the perimeter, even though they are leading by 21 points. But a 3-second violation is being called on Kubia. Crossover, what a move in the lane. Oh, he turned it over. Cuba now can push in transition. Goes in the lane, tough one. Well, had a wide open shooter, and again, wasted opportunity transition by Cuba. Kicks out to Hodge. Well, the man from Tennessee takes a shot, doesn't get it. Jazzio Rivera now, it's a 3-on-2 situation. Euro step in the lane. Oh, they gotta finish it. Oh, they miss a wide open layup. Now again, Virgin Islands, they've got numbers. Tries a Euro step. Oh, he gets rejected. What a block. I can't believe how high he elevated on that one. Under the basket, gets fouled, but I want to see the replay on that bad boy. Oh, Karel Kuzman elevates. No, senor. No in mi casa. Cuba's lead now, ball back down to 19 points. And again, just 3 more points over what they had lost by the other night. So this is key for Cuba to keep this lead over 16 points as much as possible in this game. Kuzman now takes it in with his left, kicks this one out. Rivera has a 3, hasn't made one tonight. This time, Jazzio Rivera. Hodge now goes all the way in, kicks it out. They get a wide open look from downtown. The 3 is up, it's no good. Virgin Islands with the offensive rebound. They put up a jump hook, and the jump hook is good. Well, that's a tough play by number 14, Javon Jackson now. Jackson gets his 4th point of the game. 20-point lead now to Cuba. Rivera's made 1 3, pump fake, steps back. Jazzio Rivera doesn't get it. Well, they secure the rebound. Kuzman now in the lane. Kuzman now hangs in the air. Oh, he missed a wide open look, but now it's a 4-on-1 situation. Hodge gives up, goes in, lays it up. Transition basketball. Stephon Adams, man from Tennessee, finishing in transition. His baseline now hangs in the air, and a blocking foul call, so now it's going to be 2 free throw shots. Cuba. Well, Nestle Bro had a strong drive going to the basket. I think they've overridden this decision. Well, no blocking foul now. I think they've called a charging foul on Brew, so goes off one screen now, kicks this ball out. Virgin Islands just almost falling asleep with it now. Goes backcourt violation. Great defense by Cuba's Yoel Kubia. Just did enough to throw off Walter Hodge. High post now to Kubia. Now has to kick this one out. Rivera's got to shoot it 2 on the shot clock. It's going to be a 24-second violation. And nobody stepped up for leadership there to let anyone know that the clock was running out. Was pick and pop now, has it under the basket. Beautiful play. Well, the give and go gets away with it. Got it down to a 16-point ball game now. Under the basket now, bit of contact. This time they draw the foul. This time they go to the free throw line for 2 shots. He makes the first free throw, and again, free throw is going to be so key for these 2 teams now going into the final quarters. We're under a minute and a half to go here in the 3rd. Is up for a deep 3, doesn't get it. Kubia gets a rebound. And now Cuba can push in transition. They throw down a little Riviero. Here on the low block, got to go up, and strong move by Jazzio Rivera. Oh, that's one way to power it up under the basket. Back down and just jump with a lot of strength. Back to a 20-point lead now for Cuba. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter in this final game of this window for these two teams in the FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifiers. Is now Hodge is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, his first 2 years of professional basketball were back in Puerto Rico, where he was born. And his first taste of pro basketball in Europe came for when he went and played for Basket Zielona Góra in Poland. He also had a couple of seasons in Spain and Russia, for that matter, and made a couple of moves to Italy, France, and then spent the 2017-18 season playing in Lebanon and Beirut. So he's traveled the globe now when he's played his professional basketball career. Point lead now to Cuba here in the third quarter. Rivera had the 3-point shot. The foul's been called on the ground, so now it'll be 2 shots to Jazzio Rivera. The big man now makes the first free throw. Doesn't get the second one. Looks like another foul's been called, so Kubia's gonna go to the free throw line now, take 2 free throw shots. Missed the free throw. Now 1 for 3 from the free throw line in the last 3 shots. So again, these are shots you got to make to put away. Going to run away with his victory. Makes a second one now. 20-point lead back for the Cubans. Takes a strong layup. And Hodge just attacking the basket with authority right there. And now Cuba, one last chance now to dribble the clock down here for the last shot in the third quarter. He's going to have to pull up for a shot. Deep 3. 3 is up. Doesn't get it. At the end of the third quarter, Cuba hold on to an 18-point lead here in the second game for these two teams in the FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifiers. Well, they can see the stats so far. Both teams really shooting poorly from the perimeter this evening. We need to try and pick that stat up as it goes ahead, but we'll see as that goes on now here going into the fourth quarter. We can see right now, Virgin Islands trying to pick back. They know if they can cut the deficit for below 16 points, it will be a huge head-to-head matchup. Because remember, these two teams have to go against Canada and the Dominican Republic in later games. And we'll find out now as we start the fourth quarter. That's the basket, gets denied. Well, nothing easy now for Walter Hodge going to the bucket. Stills it right now, and Karel Kuzman leading the way right now for Cuba. Virgin Islands almost come up with a loose ball. We'll get a wide open look. They don't take it. Again, you got to have confidence when you're that wide open. Spins around, goes up. Oh, baby, what a move. Well, I criticized him for not taking the early three-pointer, but Molina went in there and just had a beautiful spin out. In the lane, goes up, avoids the block. Strong move. That's much better now for the Virgin Islands, making those penetrations, get into the basket, but Kuzman now finds Korea now in the lane. Fossils goes up off the backboard. They get an offensive rebound. Will Wubba it way off the mark. Virgin Islands now getting more from their bench. You can see 16-9 in favor of the bench points. Goes up. Hodge doesn't get it. They'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Had his university career playing at the University of Florida before making his embark on a professional career and what's been a successful professional career for Walter Hodge. Times now been the MVP in the Lebanese league, but see that just missing the free throw. Makes a second one. 17-point ball game. Virgin Islands now playing a 1-3-1 zone. And again, interested to see how Cuba will break this one down, seeing as they don't like to take too many three-pointers. In the lane, takes a strong move and misses it. They turn it right back over. Oh, got to be a charge. I think he was inside the semicircle. That's the problem. But again, for me, that was a push-off. But will be baseline ball now for the Cubans. Right there, there's a push-off for me, but look at the ball reverse in the corner now, fakes it, goes in the lane, hangs in the air, and somehow gets it off. Kabir comes up with the offensive rebound. He finishes. And Kabir right now inspiring. 17 rebounds. Has 18 points in the game. Goes up, avoids the block. They try to follow up to get the rebound, but Virgin Islands fighting for everything. They foul in the lane, no foul called. And somehow, you can see they don't give up on it. And they get the basket to drop. Kuzman taking a few three-pointers tonight, and that time it's nothing but net, and he puts it back up by 20 points. This is over now, takes a step back jump shot. And when it kicks out, it has a wide open look from 15 feet. Trying to get it to rattle in. And 7 minutes to go now. Cuba lead this one by 10 points. Kuzman now dish off. Kubia tries to hang in the air. There will be 2 free throws again. Looks like he's landed a bit awkwardly, but looks like he's going to be okay. Great dish off by Kuzman, and Kubia unable to finish that one. Recorded that tough angle, but that should be an easy throwdown for him. We apologize for the language that you've just heard, but you can see Walter Hodge trying to say to his players, we got to play more team basketball. And Jackson and Hodge leading the rebounders right now. Hodge 3 rebounds away from getting that double-double. It's interesting now they're going to play a triangle 2 defense. We're going to have 3 players playing in the zone, which will be 1 at the top and 2 at the back in a triangle shape. He's going to pick 2 other players, I imagine, to put defense on the players such as, I would imagine, be on Yoel Kubia and Karel Kuzman, but we'll find out. Makes the first free throw. The biggest thing now for Cuba is to keep building on this lead, because remember, they lost by 16 points and they want to beat that margin. Missed a free throw, but it's now a 21-point lead to Cuba. One in the lane, strong move by Walter Hodge, and Hodge just going to work. Putting it down to a 19-point ball game. 6 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Cuba holding on to this one, 69-50. This baseline now looking to kick this one out. Nowhere to go. They have a wide open look at the top. The 3 is good. Putting it back up by 22. Molina coming to life in this one so far. Molina now, that's his first treble of the game. The Virgin Islands respond right back down the other end. Again, it's that man, Walter Hodge, keeping Virgin Islands at bay just above that 16-point deficit that they want to bring it down to. Molina goes in. And now the Virgin Islands can push in transition with Hodge. He gets fouled. That's only the 2nd team foul now for Cuba. It's on Cairo. Pump fakes now, tries to take this one baseline, steps back, high arc, doesn't get it. Comes up with a loose ball this time. Hodge now steps back, deep three, Walter Hodge. Oh, baby! Walter Hodge is come ready to play. Cutting it down to a 17-point ball game. Cairo tries another three. Cairo nails it from downtown. Oh man, need to see us, sorry. Takes this one in the lane, kicks it back out. Samuel tries to lead. It is a shootout now. These two teams cooking it up here. Down with Jazzio Rivera, checks in the game. Rivera spins, gets fouled hard. And he'll now go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Walter Hodge now shaking big. In the lane, kicks this one out, and Samuel nailing it from downtown. And then you can see Mencia with a wide open look, stroking the range. It's good. We got a timeout as these two teams want to talk it over. Kabia's got 21 points in the game. He's leading the way. All scores for that matter. Well, he's on the bench right now, but he also has 18 rebounds. Unbelievable stat for him. Jazzio Rivera steps up, makes the first free throw, and this is key now for Cuba to keep making these shots and keep the lead above 16 points, seeing as that's what they lost on the road where they played these guys a few days ago. Makes a second one. Rivera now, so far in this game, is having a very good performance. He's got 13 points and 8 rebounds, 2 rebounds away from a double-double. Samuel tries the baseline shot, doesn't get it. Well, turns it over. Again, costly turnover. That's where the Virgin Islands have to be better in transition. Moves all the way, draws a foul. And that's much better because now they're going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Looks like he's going to be okay now, but Cairo's going to have to go to the bench. That's a huge loss for Cuba. They're holding to a 19-point lead at the moment. Well, these are big free throws now for the Virgin Islands. You got to step up and make these ones. Xavier Richards got 9 points in the game. He's 4 for 10 from the field so far. Makes the first one. They break the full court press now with Jazzio Rivera. That's smart now, just slowing this one down. Kicks out. Mencia's made 1 3-pointer. Big time shot. Puts him back up by 20. He's come big here so far in the fourth quarter. Hodge going all the way, trying to reverse left, and Walter Hodge is going to go back to the free throw line for 2 shots. Walter Hodge is a 2-time NCAA champion with the University of Florida back in 2006 and 2007, where he was once a teammate of the infamous Joakim Noah, the Chicago Bulls and New York Knicks. Makes both free throws. And an offensive foul called. Walter Hodge plays great defense. And this is the foul on Molina. In that case, why didn't Molina just give the ball up? I mean, there's no need to over-dribble it right there. I mean, look, right there, just pass it. Hodge is right in your face. He's hungry for it, so no need to beat him one-on-one. You know, you lead by 18 points. I'll take a deep 3 and don't get it, but now a foul's been called. This is the Virgin Islands, I think, with a push-off on Kuzman. And I think Smith now is fouled out of the game. That was a 3-point shot and just completely chucked Kuzman out of the way. He's in the lane now, puts up a little float, a tough shot, doesn't get it. Not secure the rebound. Now Hodge will chase it. Keeps it alive now with Samuel. In the lane now, what do we have? Goes up, strong layup. Going all the way to the basket, and now there's the 16-point deficit we talked about. Bit of contact now, goes all the way now. Will be 2 free throws. This is definitely a foul. He made contact with every part of his upper body. He's got no arguments there whatsoever. They missed the free throw. He makes the second one now, puts him up by 17 points with under 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. This is where they got to push it now, transition. They got numbers up and away. Rivera lays it up, and it's back to a 19-point ball game. He gets the and one. Well, that's much better now from the Cuban national team, getting it out in transition. Look how they share the ball here. One pass after another. I don't think that ball touched the floor. Showtime, Cuban basketball. You gotta love it. Makes a free throw now. It's back to a 20-point game for Cuba. It's going to be a jumble situation now. 1:28 to go. And it will be Cuba ball based on the possession error. Kuzman now looks to isolate, takes it with his right hand, goes up. Oh, my Lord. He dunks on the entire defense. Oh, what a throwdown. He lets the crowd know. Well, that is just spectacular. That's a 42nd point, in the paint in this game. I mean, they have, from start to finish, dominated this one. Jazzio Rivera with a rebound. Under a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. Well, Kuzman wants the ball now, and he wants to keep attacking. Kuzman off one screen now, shakes and bakes in the lane, kicks out. We get a wide open look. The three is up. It's 1, 2, 3 puntos. Por favor. Cuba are taking this game over. They lead by 25 points. Big time shot. That's his third trade ball here in the fourth quarter. They mean business. They have turned this one right around. Remember, they lost to the Virgin Islands only a few days ago by 16 points, and right now they're way over the margin. Well, that was the big time shot. Clutch City, and that kissed the backboard. Did he go backboard? Well, it don't matter because his team lead by 25. Big time shot. Look at Karel Kuzman now. Karel Kuzman with no regard for human life with the throwdown. And he lets the crowd know.
Then you're going to go on the corner, and you're going to be over there, or he's open, or he's going to be open in the corner.
The Virgin Islands now running out of time and really have to keep pegging back his ball to Hodge for the three-point. Doesn't get it. Kick out. They try another three. The three is up. It's no good. Jazzio Rivera with a rebound. Take another three. Doesn't get it. Deal with a rebound. Six on the shot clock now. Looking to isolate in the lane. Baseline. Oh! Jazzio Rivera with the finishing touch. Buenos noches. And now Walter Hodge is going to go all the way, kicks out in the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here, because at the end of this one, Cuba get the revenge. Cuba come out big in this one, 91-64 over the Virgin Islands, sorry. Well, the Virgin Islands came up short. I mean, they had a 16-point lead in the first one, but they lose this one as it's Cuba 91, the Virgin Islands 64. Cuba have answered the critics. They've answered all the questions about their desire, about their hunger to come back. And right now they give themselves a chance. And this could be huge in their head-to-head. Because remember, both these two teams have to play the Dominican Republic. They have to play Canada, which they will be underdogs in those games. And that's why this game was so important for Cuba and also important for the Virgin Islands to ensure they didn't lose by more than 16. Cuba have answered. They can start to feel more confident in themselves. And you can see the team celebrating, getting ready now. So they'll be ready for the next window in November 2020 in a few months' time. If you look at the stats from this game, of course, you know, Cuba really did shoot the ball very well from the perimeter. They shot 9 for 28 from downtown, 23 for 45 from within the rainbow. And the Virgin Islands were only 5 for 24 from three-point line. And again, Cuba out-rebounding them 50 to 44. And again, a lot of the rebounds coming down to Yoel Kubia, who had 19 rebounds and 21 points. See, top scorer followed up by Mencia and Jazzio Rivera. Walter Hodge, no surprise, their best player. 23 points to the former NCAA champion. Two-time champion, for that matter. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just show you some highlights from this one. Again, we thank you for joining us, and what a window it's been so far for these two teams in the FIBA America 2021 Cup qualifiers. I think Kubia was really, he just dominated the rebounds for the Virgin Islands and really didn't allow any second chances for the Virgin Islands, of course. Cuba really had an easy job. If you think about it, Jazzio Rivera coming up big there in transition, making the three-point. He can look forward, going back to Spain and continue his good season so far in the ACB. He had a very big performance. And again, that's no surprise because Jazzio Rivera for the last few years playing very big in the Argentine League as well as Liga de las Americas for teams like Estudiantes de Concordia. Also having a good season for San Pablo Burgos. Walter Hodge tried to lead the way for his team, but really it was too little too late for them. And they had one job, and that was to keep it under 16, but again, they just couldn't get that far. They worked hard at times, but again, you just see in the end that Cuba just came out big with this one. You can see the throwdown right now. No regard for human life, right in the lane, hangs on the rim. That was just spectacular. Big win now for Cuba. They can start to celebrate. They can look forward. This next window in November will be crucial. Cuba now top of the group, 1-1. Canada still to play Dominican Republic this evening, while Virgin Islands now. Tough head-to-head they've got, losing this one heavily. We thank you for joining us. With more games to come here in the Continental Qualifiers. We'll see you soon.